Hey guys, Sonic Hyper here today, back with another video. Today, continuing on with my playthrough on Sonic 3 Air, and today, right now, we are in Ice Cap Zone. So yeah, Ice Cap Zone is definitely one of my favorite levels in this game. Yeah, tied with Hydra City, Ice Cap's one of my favorite levels in the game, and what just happened there is we went from Carnival Night Zone, and we shot out to go to Ice Cap, and we were just on a snowboard. So this level's absolutely amazing. I absolutely adore this level so much, and if Christian Whitehead and the Mania team ever make Sonic Mania 2 and they bring back old stages, this stage must be in the game. Like, absolutely must be in the game. This stage is way too good, dude. I mean, it's way too good of a stage to not include. Like, this stage is just way too good of a stage. It's so good. This and Hydra City are my favorite levels in this game. Also, the music here is fantastic as well, and another reason why this is one of my favorite levels in the game. Also, fun fact, this song right here is based off of an 80s song called Hard Times, made by a guy named Brad Buxer, who worked on the soundtrack for this game, and he was also associated with Michael Jackson. And yeah, and Hard Times is actually a really great song. I've listened to it. It's a really great song. And what else about it? Sorry guys. Oh shit, I completely forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, that's basically what I gotta say. Also, this mini boss is super fucking easy, except for Knuckles. With Knuckles, I've actually died several times on that mini boss, but now we're pretty much done with Act 1, now we're going on Act 2, so yeah. Ice Cap Zone, you know, I never really messed up too badly on this stage or anything. This stage never gave me trouble, and I think I like Act 2's music more, but I'm not really too sure. I think I like Act 2's music slightly more, but just the slightest bit though. Like, probably not that much more, honestly. And goddamn, dude, look at that background. That background is fantastic. I mean, wow, this level is just so damn good, man. It is so damn good. Also, I'm pretty sure one of the reasons why in Sonic Origins they had to change Ice Cap's music was probably because it's like one of the most copyrighted songs that was actually based off of a Michael Jackson song, kind of like how Carnival Night was based off of Jam. I forgot to mention that in the last video. Carnival Night, both acts were actually based off of Michael Jackson's song called Jam, and it, even if you listen to the music, you can actually hear them say Jam in the song. So yeah. And also, Launch Base's music was changed, but we'll talk about Launch Base in a minute. I mean, look at how fast we're going right now. Look at this, and look up here, bro. There's so many rings, and then there's just a big ring that gives us a shitload of rings. I mean, look at that. But yeah. And now we are basically done with Ice Cap, and again, when I first got the Ice Cap, I was also really excited, and this stage never gave me any problems. I never had any problems with this stage, at least not that I can remember. And that boss is really easy, you know, you would get frozen if you weren't supersonic, but yeah. And that's basically it for Ice Cap Zone. So that's a phenomenal stage, and to be honest, they could have included that zone in Sonic Mania, because they could have actually made it after Mirage Saloon, because you know the zone transition from Mirage Saloon to Oil Ocean, where they shoot Sonic out of a gun. They could have made it so like they shot Sonic out of a gun and then he landed on an ice cap and the snowboard thing. That would have been cool. But yeah, now we're in launch base zone, and boy, do I have a lot to say about this stage. So yeah, so launch base zone, really like this stage. And the reason why it's called launch base is because it's the launch base of the Death Egg. This is where the Death Egg is going to be launched. And, yeah. This stage gave me hell when I was a little kid, when I played this level, because also, launch base zone is actually, especially Act 2, is actually the level design is actually quite different. It is overall much harder in Sonic 3 than it is in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Like, launch base zone is way harder actually in Sonic 3 than it is in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but yeah, and I struggled so bad with launch base zone, especially Act 2, especially with the boss, you know, and I don't know why I struggle with that boss so much either, because I played that Big Arm boss before in Sonic Generations 3DS before I even played Sonic 3, so I don't know why the Big Arm boss made me die so many times to get so many game overs, but it did for some reason. And yeah, you know, wow. Probably should have saved that for Act 2, but yeah. So yeah, this level put me through a lot of hell, but I do like this level now. It is a good, challenging level, and it honestly does kind of, sort of give you a final level vibe, honestly, this level does give you, like, a final level vibe. But yeah, here we are with Knuckles yet again. And yeah, Knuckles is trying to screw us over again. I canceled my super transformation for some reason. I honestly didn't need to do that. But yeah, now we're going to the mini boss. And there's really not much to say about it. But yeah, also, the music I believe the music for Launch Base, the beginning of Launch Base, is kind of based off of Bad, and that's one of the reasons why it again had to be changed for like Sonic Origins. And in Sonic 3 Complete and Sonic 3 Air, you actually have the option to choose if you want to play with the original music, or not the original music, but the PC music. So yeah, that's a pretty cool option. But yeah, now we're going to Act 2, the act that put me through hell when I was a little kid. And yeah, I don't even know why I got so many goddamn game overs on here and the boss, and it was ridiculous. Like, it was actually ridiculous how badly I suck. Like, bro, you look back on when you first played these games when you're a little kid now, and it's just like, dude, how the hell was I even that bad? Like, how the hell did I struggle that much with something that's so easy? It's like, oh, it's crazy. And then yeah, after I beat Sonic 3, and collected all the Chaos Emeralds, then I moved on to Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but I'm going to talk more about that in my next video. In my Mushroom Hill Zone video, when I do Mushroom Hill. And Mushroom Hill is probably just going to be Mushroom Hill, because I am going to include the special stages, obviously, and if it makes the video go on for too long, though, like 18 plus minutes, like if the video is 18, like over 18 minutes, over 20 minutes, then I'm gonna have to edit out the special stages. So I really hope I won't have to do that. But yeah, and so now we are almost done with Launch Base Act 2. And yeah, we're almost done with Launch Base Act 2. So let's get this shit done with. And of course, Act 2 for Knuckles is very different. Knuckles' game is completely different. I've already said that though many times. I'm just repeating myself at this point. And yeah, now we are getting to Launch Base Zone has 3 bosses. 3. It has this ball shitter boss. That's what Cyber Show would call it. It has this twin laser boss, and then the big arm boss. But fun fact, in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, only Knuckles fights the big arm boss. Sonic and Tails do not. It is not. They removed it for some reason, and when I first played Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I was so glad that they removed it, because that boss put me through hell. And yeah, I'm also gonna be speeding up these cutscenes by holding down the Y button, because yeah, they take forever. The video will go on way longer, honestly. And yeah, so yeah, basically we're almost done here. Boom, that guy's dead. And yeah, so now, what's Eggman doing now? And now it gets dark. And in Sonic 3, after you defeat this guy, the game ends, and it plays a melody, a unique melody. And fun fact, Michael Jackson's song called "Stranger in Moscow" was even Brad Buxer recently confirmed this in an interview a few months ago, that "Stranger in Moscow" by Michael Jackson was actually inspired by the Sonic 3 credits theme. And you can obviously listen to both of those songs and tell that there's a really huge influence. So yeah, but let's talk about this boss. So this boss is very fun. Yeah, honestly does feel like a final boss. It's really good, honestly. I really do like it. Oh, but it's already over. And yeah, guys, next time we will be going to Mushroom Hill Zone and possibly Flying Battery. I will see you guys then. Bye.